Aching is not the thing that is obvious. Like when you sin, you obviously know you sin, but it's the things that are not obvious. The aching is things that are not obvious. There's things that are hidden beneath the surface, things that you didn't know was there, things that you put there but forgot was there. Those are the things that become the aching in the camp. It's hard to forgive somebody who's right in front of you every day. You see them every day. You go to family functions with them. You go to church with them. It's hard to forgive those people because they're there 24/7, and it seems like they completely forget the fact that they hurt you. It's like they don't even acknowledge the fact that they said what they said or did what they did, and they just try to move past it as if you're supposed to get along with their move past and be okay with it. But the truth, the reality is, forgiveness is not for them. It's for you. It's for you to be able to say, you know what, I'm gonna let this go. I'm choosing not to hold this against them anymore because I'm carrying the weight holding that thing against them. Hey y'all, it's your little big sis CJ Renee, and we're back with another episode of The Thriving House. Y'all, I took a fast, and y'all know every time I do a fast, I feel like God is revealing something new to me. Sometimes I feel like there are times when I force a fast, and it's like, I didn't really hear nothing from God this time. But there's times when I'm on a fast, and I'm like, okay, God, I hear you. I see what you're trying to do. I see what you're trying to tell me. And if y'all remember a few episodes back, I did discuss a moment that I had with God when He was just telling me that He wants my heart to be renewed. He wants to fill my heart up and remove all of the things that's in my heart that's been, giving me reason for triggers, or giving me reasons for memories, or giving me reasons for distrust and fear behind relationships of all sorts. And this time, during my fast, God revealed to me that there was a root of bitterness due to unforgiveness in my heart. And it's been there for quite some time. So, what I read was Joshua 7. And in Joshua 7, this particular chapter is about the Achan in the camp, right? So, if you guys ever heard that there's an Achan in the camp, that Achan is actually a man. It's not a thing, it's a man, right? And so, Joshua, Lord have mercy, Joshua was now taking over the children of Israel. He was their leader now, and he was very close to hearing from God, and he will always tell the people what to do and how to do it, and their obedience allowed them to win and have victory over their enemies, right? And so in this particular chapter, they are going again to prepare for battle. And he sent spies into the land, and the spies said, "Oh, we don't need that many. Just send about 3,000." And I'm like, 3,000 is still a lot. Like, how many men do you actually have? He said, "Send about 3,000. We'll overtake them. No problem." So they went into battle, and them folk whooped them tails, what they tails. I think they said they killed about 86 of their men. And now, granted, that's not a huge loss, but it's still a loss because it's friends, family, people that you love, right? So they ran out of there. They got out of there because they ain't had no more losses. So they're like, "Yo, this is crazy." Now they scared. And Joshua was like, "God, like, what's really good? Like, what are you doing? Like, why would you bring us this far just to leave us? I knew we should stay where we was at." Like, he had a moment like, yeah, I know, like, y'all. I'll be having that moment. It's like, God, why would you bring me this far just to leave me, Doc? Come on now. Like, what's going on? And so he said to Joshua, Jesus, he said, "Get up. Joshua, what are you doing? Get your tail up." He said, "First of all, I ain't forsake you. I ain't leave you. I brought you this far because I have something for you to do. However, there's something going on in your camp. There's something going on with your children of Israel. Okay, somebody disobeyed me and somebody sinned against me. You need to figure out who it is." So at first, when I originally read the chapter, I'm thinking, you got to be able to rectify your sins with God. You got to be able to pinpoint where you're going wrong in your life and give it over to God and have that availability to be honest with Him. And that will help you to continue to conquer what it is that God has put before you. But once I had a few conversations after that, I'm realizing that it had a lot to do with the things that are hidden within you. So going back to the chapter of the story. So basically, he's like, I want you to separate clan by clan, family by family, man by man, and then I'll let you know who it is. Now, the funny thing is, and this is something I thought was crazy to me, that if God wanted to, he could have just been like, oh, it's so and so. So and so is the person. But I feel like God wanted it to be a thing where the person will feel that bubble gut moment, you know what I mean? Like, oh my God, they coming to me. Oh my God, this is my road, this is my road. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Like, I think he wanted that person to have that feeling. So it essentially, that feeling would cause them to not deny the fact that they were wrong, that they did sin, that they were the ones. Because, sometimes when you outright be like, you the one that did it, da 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 da, people automatically want to deny. So instead of going through that whole battle of denying, he just allowed it to happen so that the person will automatically confess to their sin. So basically, what happened was they found Achan. Achan, previously they had a battle that they went and they won. They destroyed. God told Joshua to tell his people to destroy everything. Don't take nothing. Destroy everything. Leave no stone unturned. Destroy everything. Put everything to fire. Right? But the man Achan, he found some goodies. He was like, oh man, y'all gonna burn this stuff up anyway. Let me go and take this and put this in my camp. Nobody can find it. Right? Which he did. He did it. He took it. He hid it. He dug a hole in his camp. He buried the hole. He buried the things in the hole, put the silver at the top, covered it back up. Right? Left it alone. Never bothered it again after that. But because of the sin he committed, because of what he was hiding in his camp, what people couldn't see on the outside, what people couldn't see once they even got onto the inside, but was deep down under the surface, that's what was keeping them from having the forward motion to conquer the path that God has already given them. So now Achan has to confess. He confessed what he did. And, unfortunately, this is before Jesus died on the cross for our sins. So the children of Israel stoned that man to death and set him, his family, his cattle, everything he owned on fire. Burst in flames. Big time. Crazy. What? I mean, okay, whatever. But as I'm like getting a better understanding of this chapter, I'm realizing that there's a lot of things that we don't seem to understand that is going under the radar. It's just flying by. The Achan is not the thing that is obvious. Like when you sin, you obviously know you sin. But it's the things that are not obvious. The Achan is things that are not obvious. There's things that are hidden beneath the surface. Things that you didn't know was there. Things that you put there but forgot was there. Those are the things that become the Achan in the camp. And you're trying to understand, God, why haven't I been successful in trying to accomplish these things? Why haven't I been successful in trying to establish relationships? Why haven't I been successful in being a happy individual and carrying joy in my life and being a woman of God or a man of God? Why haven't I been successful? But the reality of the situation is you're still holding on to what happened to you and your father. You're still holding on to what happened between you and that boy or that girl. You're still holding on to those pains that and it's the crazy part is, and I was saying this earlier this week, it's hard to forgive somebody who's right in front of you every day. You see them every day. You go to family functions with them. You go to church with them. It's hard to forgive those people because they're there 24/7, and it seems like they completely forget the fact that they hurt you. It's like they don't even acknowledge the fact that they said what they said or did what they did, and they just try to move past it as if you're supposed to get along with their move past and be okay with it. But the truth, the reality is, forgiveness is not for them. It's for you. It's for you to be able to say, you know what, I'm going to let this go. I'm choosing not to hold this against them anymore because I'm carrying the weight of them, of holding that thing against them. I'm carrying the weight of not being able to sleep at night without have a relationship, without having fear. I'm the one that's carrying that. I'm the one that's carrying the distrust because I didn't forgive them. I'm the one that's carrying the triggers because I didn't let the memories go. I'm the one that's carrying that. When you get to the point of realizing that your unforgiveness is what's holding you back, when you realize that the things that you went through and the fact that those people are moving on with their lives, but you're still stuck in the place where they left you, you got to realize that those things are holding you back from being everything that God has called you to be, everything that you have. God has a line for your life, and it's literally like at your fingertips, and all you have to do is let go of those things so you can grab onto what God is giving you. Just let go of those things so you can grab onto what God is giving you. That's it. And that's the end of this episode. Okay, y'all, it's your little big sis, CJ Renee, and this has been an episode of The Thriving House. Bye, y'all. Hey, it's your little big sis, CJ Renee, and this has been an episode of The Thriving House, where we focus on purpose, and purpose helps us find peace. And in peace, we are empowered for our thriving. Now, you know this episode touched your heart, and you know it inspired you. Make sure you share this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. Love you. Bye.